Today we're going to make a witch's broom. I saw this online. I think it was from Agnes over there at Just the Perfect Piece. I think that's the name of her page. I'll tag her to make sure I get the right name. I got a piece of driftwood. It's kind of long, so I cut my strips. Well, I tore strips of fabric 12 inches, so it's, you know, long enough. And let's see what happens. I have white and I have gray, but I think I'm going to use the gray. She used the netting. I don't have any of that, not in the colors that I want anyway. So I'm just going to use what I have. I dug on my stash, tore some fabric, tore some lace, and let's play and see what we can come up with. So I'm going to tilt you down so you can have a better look. I did tear my strips of fabric, and I had said I tore them in 12 inches, but I just tore long strips and folded it so it was 12 inches. So some are doubled, the pieces of fabric, some are doubled, some are tripled, some are folded 4 times for them to all be the same length and around 12 inches, give or take. Some are a little shorter, some are a little longer. You don't want it to be perfect. This is a witch's broom, so we want it to be just kind of thrown together, but yet we want it to be beautiful, right? So I'm going to just keep layering. I started with gray fabric, and then I have, if you look right there, there's some gray lace, and then there's some darker gray lace, and I'm going to add all of this onto this stick. And I'm just holding it, gathering it, and holding it with my hand. Then I will tie it off with some lace, this lighter gray lace. And I'm going to start layering that lace in, mixing all this fabric in, and it is going to be pretty. So I want it to be full. Like I said, I think Agnes used tulle, and that makes it really pretty, but I didn't have any, so this is working just as well. Make it your own. Use what you have in your stash. Don't go run out and buy anything. Just use what you have. Use a stick from your yard also. I tied it off with twine when I thought I had enough and cut it. Now I have this piece of rosette. It came off of a shirt I was going to donate, but then I decided not to donate the shirt, and I tore the shirt apart, and I'm using parts of the shirt. You know, when I see some pretty fabric, I got to save it, right? So I'm just gluing these rosettes around the top to hide that twine, and it is so pretty. I'm loving the way all of these fabrics are coordinating, and, you know, they weren't even meant to go together. It's just stuff you have in your stash. Look how pretty it is. This is actually a very pretty witch's broom. So now I'm going to decorate it with some flowers that I had. I wanted a big dark rose, but I didn't have it. So I'm just going to use what I have and stick some of these little picks in with the fabrics down here, and also this bling. Look how pretty that is. I'm just going to glue it right to the top. Add a little something to that. Look how pretty. Now I'm going to add these leaves kind of to the top of the stick, and this is where I wanted a big rose, but I didn't have it to kind of hide all my glue marks, right? So I just got a piece of lace, and I'm just folding it back and forth to make a bow. Now if I do find a flower, I might take the bow off and put the flower there, but all in all, I love it. And if you ever want to borrow my broom, you can. I also got a piece of pipe and stuck the bottom of the broom in it because I want it to stand up by itself. Thanks so much for watching. Follow for more. Come back tomorrow for some fun ideas. Let me know what you think. Remember to spread the love, and God bless.